welcome to the tutorial for the Emergency Pack by Creative Mesh on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Elm Creek base game map for this test and demonstration and a tutorial on how to use this mod. It's quite different than anything else we've gotten. So first of all, let's go through where we'll find it. So there's the Emergency Pack mods and DLC. As you notice, that's literally the only one I have downloaded on this map. First of all, vehicles. That's where you'll find the two emergency vehicles. We have two fire trucks. So this one, $450,000, 320 horsepower, automatic transmission, 400 liters of fuel, 62 miles per hour. Design, configuration standard or special livery. And then we have color, traffic red or fire red. I can't see much of a difference there. Silver, black, these are for rims. Another black, white or chrome. Chrome's going to cost you $2,000. The other colors will not. If we look at the other fire truck, design standard or forestry, license plate standard or lower. Actually looks like it would be a BMW, although it's not called a BMW, of course. Design standard or special livery. Main color, we have the two colors again. Design color, white or black. Oh, nice. And rim color, silver or white. And there you have it. Right. On to the accessories. So we have two. These are purely decorations, but you're going to find them in tools and miscellaneous. And we have a hose reel and a traffic cart, 3800 and 5900. We'll show you what's up with those. Slot counts. 16 slots, 14 slots, and 5 slots each on console. That's a console thing. Pardon me. Right, so let's hop in. Let me reset them all, and then we'll get into working each one of them. Right, first of all, let's talk about the accessories. Well, one of the accessories is actually a chainsaw that comes with this. I'm not sure why there's a chainsaw that comes with this, but we'll find it under tools and chainsaws. It's a steel, same as the base game one. I'm really not sure why you get a chainsaw, because as you can see, you don't really need it. Actually, we're not going to buy it, actually. Oh, because we've already bought one, so yeah. Right, these two items, we've shown you those in the store already. They're actually vehicles. You can get into them. This is your in-cab outside. It's already started. You have to start it up. Right, so let's... weird that you can't turn them off after you started it. Hold on. Let's sell them. Let's sell the chainsaw. Let's sell the miscellaneous. And we'll rebuy them and show you how you get them and then go from there. So there, we'll buy a hose reel. We'll buy the traffic cart. And they will appear in your store or at the store. And you enter it. Now, if you try to... Oh, they just come already going. You don't have to start it. That's weird. I thought for sure you had to start the engine. So, yeah, they don't do anything. They're pure decoration. You drive them around like a vehicle, like a lawnmower or something that you would You can't pick them up, unfortunately. You have to drive them around. So if you want to take them to an area, you'll have to drive them onto a trailer or something. Right. So let's move on to the first fire truck number 1. That's what I'm going to call this, fire truck number 1. Let's enter it. Start it up. Now, let's take a look at the interior. Very nice. Right, so what are our options? L1 and X unfolds it. Now, as far as scenarios and how everything works, this really doesn't do anything, to be quite honest. It doesn't play any role in any of the scenarios that I know of. It is just a vehicle that's in this pack. L1 and right stick left and right extends, right up and down extends. That's an extra light. Right and left turn around. So let's get our lights on. And there we go. So it's a very bright light. Like so. Right. So R1, nothing. L1 and R1. We have also L1 and R1. We have the toggle sound group 1 state. And well, when it's sounding, you press the square. You can switch to sound. I find them all annoying, so let's not do that anymore. L1 and R1, right stick left and right. You can adjust those lights like so. If we come back here, you can see how the lights are working. Right? All right. And that's, and your lights, hazard lights. Sorry, or whatever, those lights. Right, so that is fire truck number 1. That's basically, you drive it around. It has a pin hitch on the rear if you want to use them. The ladders, you can go up, but unfortunately the ladders do not extend or anything. So that's it for that as far as I know. Now, on to the nitty-gritty and on to the real star of the show is fire truck number 2. Let's start it up. L1 and X also unfolds. You need to do that to get the hose ready. L1 left on your D-pad kind of opens up the ladders and stuff, but it's not necessary for anything. It's just kind of an aesthetic. It also has a siren. They're all equally annoying. Right stick left and right. Yes, okay, so L1, you have also a light. R1, that is your hose. We'll show that in a minute. L1 and R1, right stick left and right is all your adjustments for your light. Let's get that. There we go. So you don't have the same, not all the same adjustments for the light because, well, you have some of the adjustments are for the hose. Now let's show the hose. L1, activate monitor. L1 and square. L1 and square. You have to have the engine running, and now you have that. Now L1 and R1, no, sorry, R1 and right stick, you can direct that water hose. Now, all right. I didn't think it would automatically, I guess it automatically It automatically gets scenarios for you. So let's look at the scenario then. L1 and R1 triangle, stop it. Yes, we want to stop the mission because I guess when you're, I didn't notice that before. They will automatically pop up apparently, but you can start one. L1 and R1 and triangle, start a scenario. We have an emergency. A fire has been reported. One or more straw bales are burning in the field. We'll mark the location for you. Okay, yes, I will go with that. Now, let's turn off. That's all the deactivate monitor. Okay, so that's excuse me. Right, so that's everything you need to know about the truck anyways. So we have a progress meter at the top center, right? Progress. Now that is important. Let's open our map, and we look around the map, and you will find this will appear. Now this is your target. This is your target for your emergency, and you must drive over there. Now you can send the AI to just drive there by itself, or you can drive there. So for the purpose of this first scenario, now there are 4 basic scenarios. There's a fire scenario, a car accident scenario, and let's get my window on here. I missed a turn. There are fire scenarios of various kinds. Also, you'll see that green marker up in the air. The big green marker there, that will appear, so it'll kind of direct you there. As I was saying, a fire scenario, a tree down scenario, a cat in the tree scenario, and a car accident scenario. Those are the 4 scenarios that I have come across so far, and I think that is the lot of them. I don't think there's any other kinds of scenarios, at least none that I have come across scrolling through. Now, you can turn off, like you can say no to any scenario and reset it basically, and we've gone around, so we're going to do a little cross country here. So we have a burning bale. This one's the fires are fairly simple and basic. There's not a lot you need to know or worry about with these. Now there's 2 ways you can do this. You can activate your hose and direct it on the fire. Let's see. There we go. You can activate the hose and direct it on the fire. And while that's going, I'm not sure if it actually does. So let's turn that off. The other way is, once you approach it, go to switch hand tool, just up on your D-pad, and you will get a fire hose in your hand. Now you just have to press the circle button. I'm on PS5, and just hold it there and just keep soaking it with water, and you'll notice the progress meter will eventually go up. So what you want is the progress meter to fill, and as you see, it's slowly going up, and the fire is getting smaller and smaller. And mission completed. Thank you. So we get paid for that, $416. I'm on easy economy. Now you can wait a while. It will disappear eventually. Or you can L1 and R1 and triangle. You already got paid. Stop scenario. Yes. And everything will disappear. Right. So let's try that again. L1 and R1, triangle, start scenario. We have an emergency to report concerns about a cat in a tree. Well, let's say you don't want to do that. You just press circle and say no, and it will cancel. So let's try it again. L1 and R1. Oh, it's already, we don't have to. Emergency, a field fire was reported, and mark the location. Okay, we'll pick that. Let's meet you. Okay, let's look for the field fire. Where is it? Where is it? I have noticed that sometimes, oh, it's way over there. It's a bit glitchy. So I see it on the map. So you know what? Let's go over there, because this might be one of those glitches. So I'm going to drive over there and I'll meet you over there. All right, so we've encountered another field fire. Well, this is just a field fire, and I didn't even have to switch hand tool. It just appeared for me. So there is one other scenario. Actually, the first one I did was a chemical spill on the road, and it seems like there's probably 5 different scenarios, because that was a little bit different. So this is the... Okay, come on. Go out. Maybe I need to do it with the truck. Is it working? Come on. You want to see that blue bar start moving, filling up the... It's a little quirky sometimes, yeah, this one's being a little bit difficult. So you might encounter this sometimes where yeah. So if this happens and you just like get frustrated, just go ahead, L1, R1, triangle, stop the scenario, yes, and it will basically reset. So I'm going to find another scenario, a different one than a fire, to show you. In our next scenario, we have encountered a automobile accident. So let us approach the accident area. I would suggest not getting too close, because there will be things you need to do. You can turn off the vehicle, and as you approach the vehicle, this will appear. Now once that appears, if you step on it, and there we go. If you get here, you will get markers. You will have to, you will need now to walk around and press circle to place markers around the accident scene to keep the area clear of traffic. And I do believe, yes. So once you've placed down 5 of them or so, your next action, your progress goes up a bump, and you have to do the next process. Next process is going to be number 1 here. So just stand on it, and it says add support material to the object. See the flashing red under the car? Now you're going to need to crouch to approach this, and then press your circle, and it will place this little support thing. Here's another one. Crouch, press circle, there we go. So that action number 1 has been completed. Then you step on the mat again, and you will get this spread object. So what you need to see, the flashing door, you're going to need to approach the door where it's still flashing, and then press your circle. You don't have to be precise, just be close by. Press your circle button. Keep it pressed, and then the door will fall off. Now the next door will flash, and then once you get close enough, and it gets a little tricky, but get close enough and press your circle, and watch the spreader arms spread apart, and there we go, the door is fallen off. I don't think you can pick up the doors. Excuse me. I go on to the next door is here, do that again. You have to see you have to make sure the spreaders spread apart. Right, so if the spreaders don't, see I'm pressing it now, if the spreaders don't spread apart, you're not doing anything. Even if you see it flashing, notice my spreaders are not spreading apart. You have to get close enough. There we go, our spreaders are spreading apart, pressing circle. There, and your tool disappears once you are done. On to the next tool. The next tool is still number 2. We're going to have to cut the roof off. And you're going to start, I believe, you're going to see, you're going to start in the back area. It's just like a chainsaw. So you have to walk around until you see that. Blue is your close, green means go. Press your circle to cut the roof. Right, so you're done. When the circle disappears, you're done that spot. You move on to the next spot. The next spot's the other side of the roof. Press your circle. Right, you're done. Notice your progress meter's going up. Very good. Now we got to go around to the A post, I believe. Oh, there, no, it's the center post. Now you got to get, there we go, just like that. Just be patient. You're going to move around a lot, hopping on the car pieces, but there we go. So we have to go around to the other one. It might be a little bit, there we go. That one worked out really nice. So far, the car, this is the second car I've done, and they all look the same. Now we go over to the A pillar. Again, press your circle. And your roof is off. Your roof comes over here. So you're almost done. What we need to do now is hop on here, and it will pick up. There we go. You don't have to press anything. You just pick it up. Rescue person stuck in the vehicle. This can be a bit tricky. You have to kind of press your circle button. It's like I said, it's a bit tricky getting in there. You just have to keep moving around. Come on. There we go. Crouch and press it, and then mission complete. Great rescue action. Okay. $529 for that. And you're done. That is the vehicle rescue. It will eventually disappear, or you can go ahead and go L1 and R1 once you're in the truck and stop the scenario. Yes, you've already got paid for it, so you're good to go. So I will search for the next scenario, and we will meet you there. So you might encounter is oil spill, and if we take a look, it will. There it is. It shows it on the map in that little thing there. So as you approach the area, it will give you again your cone markers. Just throw them down wherever it lets you put one down. Just press your circle. There we go. We're done. Now I'll give you this can. What you do with this can is as you approach the oil spill, see that? Now press your circle, and you have put some, we call it Absorball or whatever, but absorbent product on the oil spill, and it will soak up the oil spill, and just keep doing that at all the different oil spill spots. You can see that it's kind of like a little, well, an oily mark there. There we go. And there we go. And one more. And one more. And where? We're missing one? Where are we missing one? Oh, there's one. There we go. Mission completed. Strong stuff, that oil binder. Okay. And we got $693 for that one. And again, if you just want to stop the scenario, press triangle. Yes, stop the mission. So I will look for the next kind of mission. All right, we are at our next scenario, and that is cat in a tree. You may encounter this one. This one does pop up on a fairly regular basis. So apparently there is a cat trapped in the tree. We actually want to have our truck a little bit closer for reasons I will show you in a moment. Now as we approach, you can get fairly close. There we go. So the progress has gone up a notch, so that's as close as we need to be. We can turn off the truck. As we approach the tree, we're going to need a ladder. So if we go back here, switch hand tool, yes, up on your D-pad, and you will get a ladder. And then see the little ladder icon on the tree? Place, circle, place the ladder. Right, now, don't go up the tree yet. We need to go back to the truck for the cat carrier. Right, so now you walk up the tree, or you climb up the ladder to the cat, and you press circle, rescue the cat. Okay, there we go, and that's it. You're done that scenario. $497 achieved. That took me a long time to figure that one out. So hopefully that helps you out with that scenario. Please follow it exactly how I did it. Otherwise, you won't. You won't be able to. You'll be very frustrated. Now, L1 and R1. Stop the scenario. Yes. So the tree disappears. Everything disappears. On to the next scenario, which I believe is a fallen tree. Here we are. In this scenario, you will encounter various types of trees of various sizes that have fallen onto the road in some fashion. So, like the other ones, you want to approach it, and you will get your safety cones, safety markers, and you will need to place them around. If you have traffic on, they will be quite annoying or annoyed that this tree has fallen, and you just continue to place down the markers until it goes away, and you will be automatically given a chainsaw. Now, I sold the chainsaw that I had purchased before, so you don't need to own a chainsaw. You will be given a chainsaw. Now what you have to do is you have to cut up the tree, basically cut up the tree and move it off the road. So notice as I've gotten far away, my progress marker just went up a bump. So let's cut another piece of the tree off and move it over there. Yes, we have progressed some more. So like I said, this is probably the trickiest of all the scenarios, depending on what kind of tree, how big the tree is, where the tree has fallen, and so forth, because there's been a couple of times where I've basically got stuck and I couldn't complete the scenario due to various different factors that I'm not really sure. It does seem like there, mission complete. So I didn't even, okay, so that one, really? It completed my mission. 514 is the tree still on the... So this one's a bit of a weird one. I have had scenarios where I've cleared everything that I could see off the road, and it still did not give me a completion, and I cut it up into a million little pieces. This one, it gave me a completed mission, and as you can see, not all the tree has... you get paid. It's weird. The trees seem to be a little bit really inconsistent. Let's get rid of that. Yes, okay, so... And we can do one more fire. I'll look for a pallet fire or something. We've done a couple of field fires. The fires tend to be a little bit more kind of different kinds of fires. So we'll see if there's any other type of scenario that pops up, and we'll show you that. burning a fire scenario again. This one is pallets. Now there's going to be, I think there's about 4. You have a burning field, burning bale, burning pallet, and you also have a burning dumpster fire, and they all seem to be relatively the same process. You approach it, you get the fire hose, you press circle to extinguish the fire, and the fire will slowly go out until your progress bar reaches full, and there we go. You'll get this automatically pop up, mission completed, and $3,500 for that. So nice. Right, I think that's all the scenarios. So again, the scenarios are going to be fallen tree, cat in tree, car accident, and various fires. The car accidents all seem to be the same car, at least so far from what I see. So let's all gather up back at the store and we'll wrap things up. Well, that pretty much wraps it up. There are a few things I want to note that you should be aware of. First of all, I tried 2 other modded maps. They didn't work on there for various reasons, due to no field found or something like that. So it may not work on every map. So if it doesn't work on the map you're on, it's probably something not compatible with that particular map. That's why I did it on the Elm Creek, the base game map, to test this out. Now, also, these scenarios, although you need this fire truck in order to, you have to be in it to activate or deactivate the scenario, you may not actually have to drive this truck to some of them. The cat in the tree, you definitely have to take the truck to, but the other ones, I'm not sure. You may or may not need it, but I would recommend just going with the truck anyways, because that's why you have the mod. But there you go. That's the emergency pack by Creative Mesh on Farming Simulator 23. Quite incredible addition to Farming Simulator. Wow. It's quite an accomplishment in my opinion. Well done, I would say. And that's it. So as always, don't forget, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.